Hey, what's up guys? Rev here. Today we need to address something that is more of a PSA than anything. This warning involves artwork of any characters coming from Nintendo and anything related to its brand. Okay, now casting a net over all artwork relating to Nintendo is quite large, I know, but I feel like that this is something that can bring awareness to some unsurprisingly shady stuff coming from Nintendo, or maybe people trying to impersonate them. Word has been spreading around social media, in particular Twitter, that Nintendo is taking out not safe for work artwork of their characters with copyright strikes. Now, paranoia arising out of censorship is an understandable thing, sometimes blown out of proportion, but when it comes to Nintendo, concerns like this are pretty valid, and I would err on the side of caution and believe in their sincerity. Whether it's Let's Plays, lore videos, or game reviews, Nintendo has a history of striking down just about anything, regardless of whether it falls under fair use. And historically, Nintendo has made it almost impossible to make revenue in the old YouTube gaming partnerships, and I'm sure many of us are aware of the many cease and desist orders Nintendo has used against tournaments streaming their content. And obviously, I don't really care about what the overlords at Nintendo think about me or this channel. My only videos that relate to their products involve me making fun of that special part of the professional Smash player base. And if they want me to refer to their rules and policies, they can politely refer to my cock and balls, because I simply don't give a shit. And it's all a shame because Nintendo is one of those sparkling, almost magical looking companies, like Disney or like, that has such a painfully loyal and enthusiastic fan base that they still treat like trash in many instances. And by the way, producing good games doesn't make up for that kind of treatment, and it's precisely because of that arbitrary and unfair history of takedowns that Nintendo has gotten the reputation for this sort of behavior. A reputation that some imposters have used to take advantage of the poorly constructed copyright systems of several social media websites. On YouTube, it's bad enough, but on Twitter in particular, a false copyright claim or strike on posts are extremely difficult to deal with. Oftentimes, it's very hard to even understand who the individual or company is behind the copyright dispute. Many creators are simply intimidated by what appears to be a major corporation like Nintendo and fold. Worse yet, on Twitter, it may take literal months to get a response from their support systems, in the meantime destroying posts with original artwork, creator accounts, and even careers. And I know that some people watching this video think to themselves, well, it doesn't really affect me, so who cares? Well, you should care. False takedowns, whether from legitimate companies or impersonators, are a big deal. It takes away content from many. And speaking for myself, someone who really isn't a big Nintendo consumer, censorship anywhere is censorship everywhere. And if this doesn't affect you or your favorite creators, practices like these flying under the radar just lead to more cases of it and even more genres. So it's important to spot and be vocal about these sorts of things. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope all the Nintendo related creators the best, and I'll see you guys next time.